Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. This is a wrist-free yoga practice. I know many people love the wrist-free classes and I felt inspired to create another one. So this one, there's no downward dogs, no planks, no chatturangas, nothing like that, nothing on the hands. Maybe a little bit of light pressure on the fingertips and a forward fold, but no full-on pressure. This class is themed and focused around stability and inviting in and cultivating the sense of calm and vibrancy and stability and radiance. So you'll find some poses and postures that will really challenge our stability and challenge our focus and really tap into that inner strength and resilience. And we'll finish this practice in a nice Savasana, and then followed the Savasana, we'll come into a breathing technique, a Pranayama, and finish off in a meditation resting in the light of the higher mind. So leave this practice feeling stable and calm and yet radiant and vibrant. So get into something comfortable. A block might be helpful for this practice. Have it close by. And let's get this practice started. Let's get started on our backs. So go ahead and lay yourself down. And we'll start with the knees bent. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Knees fall in to touch. Hands could either be on your belly or arms down by your side with the palms up. Give your chest a little lift and gently tuck the shoulders underneath, and then relax the back down. Close your eyes down. And let's invite in 2 deep, clearing, cleansing breaths. So exhale your breath through the nose. And take a big breath in through your nose. Let your belly and chest completely expand and fill up. And then a big exhale out through the mouth, release. All the air goes out. And we'll do that one more time. Nice big inhale, let everything expand. Take life in, that's your inspiration. Then exhale, let it go, maybe let out a sigh. Let all that stale air go out. And then close the mouth and start to shift the breath in and out through both nostrils. So let go of your day so far. Let go of your journey to get here on your mat. Let go of the last few moments and really allow yourself to arrive here, fully present, on your mat, into your body and into your breath. And drop into your breath. As you inhale, you'll feel your belly expand and rise. And as you exhale, you'll feel your belly pull in and soften. So set the intention here for your breath, for it to be as smooth and as even as you possibly can. Keeping the breath continuous and uninterrupted. Find your rhythmic flow of breath. Noticing how it feels to breathe in this way. Deep, conscious breaths. So invite in a few more breaths like this, setting the tone for our practice. And allow your breath to guide you through the postures, through the movements today. And stay tethered to your breath. And that will help keep us present. Now maintain this anchor of your breathing and start to heel toe your feet hip width distance apart, setting up for a dynamic bridge. So bring your palms down by your side, facing down. Your toes are facing forward. Heels are closer to your glutes. From here, on your next inhale, you're going to press into your feet, gently engage your glutes, lift your hips up, and reach both arms up and back 2 parallel lines all the way behind you. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower your hips and lower your arms down in sync with your breath. And we'll keep going like this. Inhale, lift your hips, reach both arms all the way up and back, starting to awaken the back body and the shoulders. Exhale, lower your hips down, lower the arms down. Keep going like this. As you breathe in, you lift. Make sure the weight is even on both sides of the legs, so one leg isn't dominating over the other. Exhale, slowly lower. We'll do that 2 more times, starting to gently awaken the body, sinking body with breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, lift and rise. This time, keep your hips lifted, but lower the arms down for the exhale. So your palms could be down flat on the ground, or if you'd like, you can interlace the fingers, the hands, and walk the shoulders in, pressing your arms and forearms down into the mat. Make sure you can still breathe effortlessly. Maintain this inner sense of stability and calm. Find stillness here, and the only parts that are moving are the parts of your body that need to move when you breathe. It's really starting to awaken the physical, awaken the breath. If your hands are interlaced, release your hands, release your shoulders, palms down. Slowly lower as you exhale, upper back, mid back, lower back. Release your glutes. And just feel that nice sense of grounding here. Pull your knees in towards your chest, interlace your fingers around your shins. Be still, or you can gently rock or sway, massage the lower back. Now we're going to come into some dynamic twisting to warm up the spine a little more and to also activate the core. So from here, you're going to take your arms out into a T. Pull the belly in towards the back of the spine. Imagine there's a seat belt containing the core, legs together. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, start to drop your legs over to the left, maybe a few inches or halfway, keeping the right shoulder glued to the ground. And then inhale, come back to center. Legs stay together. Exhale over to the right, left shoulder stays down. Inhale back to center. We'll do that a couple more times. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. This time we're going to exhale, go all the way over to the left. Left hand can hold on to the right thigh. And we'll hold this twist, not for too long. We're just gently warming up. Your gaze can be wherever's the most comfortable for your neck. Drop into your deep abdominal breathing, belly breathing. Good, and then make your way back to center. Inhale, legs together, back to center. Twist to the other side, exhale over to the right. Right hand can hold on to the left thigh for support. Relax that left shoulder. Breathe into your belly. Inhale, rise back to center, legs together. Exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. Bring back symmetry. From here, we're going to make our way into child's pose. So try to keep the weight off your hands as much as you can, especially if you have any wrist injuries or some sensitivities in the wrists. So you can either roll over to one side and come up, or you can give yourself a rock and come forward. And then just slide yourself back on your mat. Have your toes touch, knees out wide. And start to slide or walk your hands forward. Melt your forehead down towards the mat. And just enjoy this gentle opening in the hips and the groin. Deep abdominal breaths. Now if your elbows are bent, start to lengthen out the arms. Lift your head off of the mat. We're going to thread the right arm. Take your right hand underneath the left arm, right palm is up. Right shoulder comes down, right ear down. Look to your left. You can push that right arm into the ground and maybe even tent up onto your left fingertips. And enjoy this nice opening in the right shoulder, perhaps in the shoulder blade. Keep breathing into the belly. And then inhale, come back to center, lengthen that right arm. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Left palm is up, left shoulder, left ear down. Come back to center. From here, walk your hands in toward you. Close your legs up here. If your knees feel a little tender, feel free to put a little blanket underneath. From here, we're going to take our hands onto our shoulder blades and start to make some circles. Elbows go forward, up, back, and around. Nice and smooth. Stay tethered to your breath. Good. Release. Take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Notice if the ribs want to pop out. You want to knit the ribs in and then extend your elbows. Make sure the chin isn't way up high. Keep the back of the neck long and take a few deep breaths as you inhale into the chest, into the heart. And as you exhale, the navel pulls in. Notice how it feels to breathe deeply into the chest as you inhale. Feel that vitalization rise all the way up into the collarbones. And as you exhale, belly pulls back in, maintaining this deeper sense of stability and calm as you breathe. Then gently release your hands, interlace the fingers in front of you, palms face you. Push your knuckles away, pull the belly in, chin in, round, 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 round. And then from here, lift your torso, flip your palms away from you, scoop the arms up. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, lower your arms down and clear the space around you. All right, from here we're going to come into eagle arms. So take your arms out to the sides. You're going to cross your right arm over your left, right arm over the left. Either backs of the hands touch, or you can just have your hands on the shoulders if the shoulders feel tight, or you can come into a full bind palm to palm. Hands a little bit away from you, relax your shoulders. As you inhale, we're going to rise onto the knees, and you're going to lift the elbows slightly, keep the chin and head in line with the spine. And as you exhale, you're going to sit back down and curl in. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, come to stand on your knees. Lift the elbows, feel the sides of your waist lift. And exhale, pull the elbows in, sit back on your heels, chin in. One more time. Initiate the movement with your inhale, rise. Feel the sides of your body lift. And exhale, round, curl in. Come back to neutral here. Now we're going to come to stand on the knees. We're going to step that right foot forward. So find your balance here. Nice and controlled. Step forward into a lunge. Release and unravel your arms. Give your shoulder a roll back if you need to, adjust. And then inhale, reach your arms up overhead, thumbs back in space. Drop that right hip down, low belly zips up and in. You can always engage the left glute for more stability. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, pull that right hip back, left knee forward, show your heart. Lift up and out of the waist. Inhale, extend the arms up. As you exhale, shift your hips back, extend your right leg, flex your right foot, and draw your arms through like airplane arms. You can always bring your hands down if you'd like. Shoulders back. We're going to flow like this. Inhale, plant your right foot down, bend your right knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift up and out of the waist, show your heart. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, hips go back, lengthen your right leg, arms come through, flex your right foot, shoulders back, chest open. One more time. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows. So you're not dumping into the low back. Find that lift. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, extend your right leg, flex the right foot, arms back. Pause here for a couple cycles of breath. You can always place your hands down if you'd like. Find softness here. And then we'll re-bend that right knee, shift forward, reach the arms up. Focus your eyes on one point along the horizon. Tuck your left toes underneath. Root down through your right heel. We're going to rise up, high lunge. Bring your torso forward on an angle, shoulders back, chest open, gaze slightly in front of you on the ground. And then step your left foot beside the right, chair pose. Inhale, straighten the legs, extend, rise up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Give your shoulders a loop onto the back. Root down through all four corners of the feet. Kneecaps lift, tailbone lengthens down, shoulders back. Head in line with the spine. Connect to your breath. Now we'll move through some dynamic chair pose. Really great to stabilize and strengthen the lower back and really turn on that internal heat. So maintaining calm as we move through. Inhale, reach the arms up, sit back in your imaginary chair pose. And then as you exhale, bring your chest towards your thighs, chin stays in, biceps by the ears, fingertips graze the mat. Leading with your thumbs, knees stay bent. Inhale, rise up, pause in chair. Continue the inhale, straighten the legs, extend the arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair, biceps stay by the ears, chin in. So you're going to challenge the strength of your spine here. Chest to thighs, fingertips graze the mat. Knees stay bent, lead with the thumbs. Inhale, touch chair for a moment. Continue the inhale, straighten the legs, extend up tall. Last time. Exhale, sit back in your imaginary chair. Come through, biceps by the ears, chest to thighs. Fingertips graze the mat. Inhale, lead with the thumbs. Touch chair for a moment, biceps by the ears. Continue the inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower the arms down. Mountain pose. Standing tall, confident, proud. Good. From here, just step back to the back of your mat. Take your arms out in front of you, palms face down. Your legs can be together or a little bit apart. We're going to slowly lower down. So first, you're going to lift onto the balls of your feet, releve. Focus your eyes on one point. Imagine as if you're sliding down a wall. You're going to bend your knees and slowly, slowly lower with control. Gently place your knees down. Lower your arms. Point your toes. Sit back on your heels. All right, we'll take it to the other side. Take your arms out to the sides. Inhale. As you exhale, this time left arm on top of the right arm, eagle arms, or hands on shoulders. Backs of the hands or palm to palm. Fingers a little bit away from you, relax the shoulders. As you inhale, we're going to stand onto the knees, lift, rise, head stays in line with the spine, tailbone lengthens down. Exhale, sit back, pull in. Twice more. Inhale, rise, nice and smooth. Exhale, curl in. Sit back on your heels. One more time. Inhale, rise up, lift. Exhale, sit back, curl in. Come back to neutral spine here, keeping the arms where they are. Stand on the knees. Now find your balance and focus. When you're ready, you're going to step your left foot through. Slowly unravel the arms. Maybe give your shoulder a little loop back a couple times. When you feel stable, inhale, reach the arms up, thumbs back in space, drop the left hip down, low belly zips up and in. As you exhale, bend your elbows, cactus the arms, show your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take your hips back, lengthen your left leg, flex the left foot, arms come through like airplane arms, shoulders back, chest open. Twice more like this. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend your elbows so that right knee comes forward, left hip back, lift up and out. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, shift back, extend the left leg, flex the left foot, hands come through. One more time. Nice and smooth, inhale, bend your left knee, shift forward, arms extend up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, shift your hips back, lengthen the left leg. Torso is coming through on an angle, chest open, shoulders back. Hands can always come on the ground. Focus your eyes on one point. Tap into your breath. Beautiful. And then re-bend your left knee, shift forward, reach the arms up. Tuck your right toes underneath, really root your left heel down. Magnetize the inner thighs toward one another. When you feel ready, extend your back leg, high lunge. Bring your torso forward on an angle, biceps by the ears, gaze out in front of you. And then step your right foot beside the left, hip width distance apart. Inhale, extend the legs, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand tall. Connect back to your breath. Now to cool the jets a little bit, let's reach the arms up, inhale. Little bend in the knees, exhale, forward fold. You can keep the biceps by the ears to really strengthen the back muscles. Hands down to the ground. You can keep a little bend in your knees and just forward fold here. Breathe deeply into your belly. Chin is in. Shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head reaching towards the ground. Nice, deep, smooth abdominal breaths. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your hips, stay in your flat back. Shoulders back, inhale, rise up. Feel the power of your legs. Exhale, arms down by your side. Now we're going to come into a little sequence, a triangle sequence. It'd be nice to have a block here if you have one, might be useful. So we're going to take a step back with the left leg and turn your left toes in on about 45-degree angle. Your legs are on 2 tracks. Take your right hand behind you and give your right shoulder a loop back. Tailbone is lengthening down. Left arm's going to reach up. Now you always have the option to do this with both arms up if you want to challenge the strength of your spine. Or one, or none. So we'll do one arm today, as a demonstration. So inhale here, try to keep the bicep by the ear the whole time. As you exhale, you're going to come forward, draw that right hip back so the hip stays squared. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to and bring your fingertips down towards the mat. Chin is in. As you inhale, lead with your thumb. So feel the strength and length of your spine rise back up. We'll do that again. Exhale, come down, right hip back, bicep by the ear, fingertips graze the mat. Inhale, lead with the thumb, rise back up. And exhale, final time, come down nice and smooth, full exhale all the way out. Release your right hand down. We're going to prepare for a twist. So you can always bring a block under your left hand here. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, chin stays in. And then exhale, you're going to reach your right arm up. Open up for a twist. Revolve pyramid. Now keep drawing that right hip back. The outer right thigh goes back. And lengthen your waist out of your hips. Your torso out of your hips. Your gaze can be out to the right, or you can look up, or if it's better for your neck, look down. Now really breathe into your belly to help stabilize your mind. Just focus your eyes on one point and take it one breath at a time. How steady can you be here? Good, look down. Lower your right hand down. We're going to prepare for revolved half moon. So bring your weight into your right foot, walk your hands slightly forward. Hands could be on blocks. You're going to lift your left leg up. Hips stay closed, left foot is flexed. You can stay right here if this is enough. So really light on your fingertips. The power here is in your legs. From here, if you want to revolve into half moon, right arm opens up. Don't worry about how high your left leg is. This is more about the twist. Nice deep abdominal breaths here. Again, steady and stabilize yourself here. Look down. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, step your left foot back into pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Chin stays in. Exhale, forward fold. We'll stay here in the fold for a few breaths. Keep drawing that outer right hip back. Find the length in the spine, shoulders out of the ears, deep belly breaths. All right. To come out of the pose safely, inhale, halfway lift, chin in. Exhale, hands to your hips, shoulders back. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. Feel the strength and power of your legs. And exhale, step your left foot forward, Tadasana mountain pose. Pause here, breathe, and just feel this grounding downward force of energy. Feeling deep, deep stability. All right, now let's take it to the other side. We're going to step the right foot back this time. You're on 2 tracks. Turn your right toes in on an angle about 45 degrees. Left hip is back. So you can either do both hands behind you, shoulders back, or right arm up, left hand behind you, or if you want, both arms up. As long as you're not compromising, you're not rounding the spine as you lower down. So from here, left shoulder goes back, bicep stays by the ear, thumb back. Inhale here to prepare. Exhale, come forward, left hip pulls back. As you lengthen out of your waist, you can keep a bend in your left knee. Fingertips graze the mat. Lead with your thumb. Inhale, rise up. This will really strengthen and stabilize your spine. Prepare your meditation muscles. Exhale, come forward. Nice and slow exhalation. Inhale, lead with the thumb, rise up. How stable can you be? Last time. Exhale, come forward, chin is in. And lower here, left hand lowers down. We're going to prepare for the twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hand could be on a block. And exhale, left arm opens up, twist. Keep drawing that left hip back. And lengthen the spine out of the waist, out of the hips. So you're drawing your left thigh in towards torso, torso towards the thigh. Deep, deep abdominal breaths. Focus on the breath. Smooth out any involuntary movements and twitches. Focus your eyes on one point. Beautiful. So we're really cultivating that resilience and stability amidst the inner heat and friction. Look down, release your left hand down. Last part here. Shift forward onto your left leg. Walk your hands forward, either lightly on your fingertips or on blocks. Right leg extends up. You can stay here, or left arm opens up, revolved half moon. Again, deep abdominal breaths. Don't hold the breath. Smoothing it out. Eyes on one point. Okay, look down. Lower your left hand down. Take a step back with your right leg. Come back to your pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen chin in. Exhale, fold here. Left thigh is going back. Shoulders out of the ears. Deep abdominal breaths. When we breathe into the belly like this in a forward fold, we're inviting in grounding and calm and release. Okay, to come out of the pose safely, inhale, halfway lift, chin is in. Stay here, exhale, hands on your hips. Shoulders back, chest open. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. Feel the power and strength of your legs. Exhale, step forward, mountain pose, Tadasana. Pause here, feel your breath, and connect in with your innate stability. Just bring yourself back into homeostasis, back to balance, back to calm. We're going to do a balancing sequence here. So we're going to bring our palms to touch in prayer pose. Let's sit back in our imaginary chair. We'll come into figure 4 chair pose. So from here, focus your eyes on one point. Weight into your left leg. Cross your right ankle, let it clear your left thigh. Right foot is flexed. Sit back, bum back. Shoulders relaxed. You can stay right here, or if you want, you can bring your forearms to your right shin, or whatever expression you want with your figure 4 chair pose. Just make sure you're honoring where you're at today. And it's not a competition. Smooth breaths in and out through the nose. Now from here, we're going to transition into Warrior 3. Lots of focus. So from here, you're going to start to take your right leg back. Keep your right foot flexed, as if you're pressing a button on the back of the wall with your right heel. Shoulders back. Pull the belly in. Your left knee can stay bent, or you can straighten both legs here. And with so much control, don't touch the ground just yet. You're going to extend your right leg forward, straighten both legs, rise up, arms straighten up. Try not to lean back. Engage your right quad. And then slowly lower the right leg down. Release your arms. Stay here. Pause in stillness. Or if you need to shake it out, shake it out. Regroup. And so we're not attached to any outcome, especially when it comes to balance, as each day it changes. Just really focus on your breath and where your eyes are going. It's going to really help to focus you and bring in balance and steadiness. Bring your palms to touch. So it starts on the inside. Sit back in your chair pose. Cross your left ankle, let it clear your right thigh. Left foot is flexed. Sit back in your imaginary chair. Belly pulls in, shoulders soft. So we're engaged, and yet there is an ease to it. It's that dance between both, engagement and ease. Take whatever expression you'd like with your chair, maybe forearms to the shin. From here, when you feel steady, transition into warrior 3. Left leg goes back, flex the foot, hips stay closed. Don't worry about how high the leg goes. Chest is open, pull the belly in, shoulders back. Chin is in, back of the neck is long. Save a little bit of juice. From here, we're going to slowly rise. Take your left leg forward. Kick your foot forward, stand tall, arms reach up, lengthen both legs, and exhale, lower your left leg down, lower your arms down. Pause, receive. Steady your breath. Beautiful. Let's cool the jets down a little bit again with a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over your hips all the way down, forward fold. You can bend the knees here. Breathe into your belly. Let everything settle. From here, you're just going to bend your knees. And we're going to come onto our knees again. So if you want to slide back a little bit, you can do that. Sit back on your heels. Pause here for a moment. Gather yourself. We're going to move into dynamic Ustrasana, dynamic camel pose. So you can have your knees spread out a little bit here. There's some space between the legs. And how it's going to look is we're going to take our hands to our hips. I'll show you one time. You're going to rise up, stand on the knees, and you're going to sweep your right arm up. Tailbone's going to lengthen down. Head stays in line with the spine. And then we're going to sit back down, hand on the waist. And then we'll do it on the other side. Okay? So we'll go nice and slow. I'll go with you here. Really sync the movement with the breath. Steady yourself here. Left hand on the hip. Inhale, stand on the knees, tailbone lengthens down, right arm reaches up. You can gently engage the glutes, lift up and out of the waist so you're not dumping in the lower back. And as you exhale, lower the arms, lower the hips, right hand on the waist. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, tailbone down, up and out, shoulder back. Exhale, sit back down. Again. Right arm reaches up, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, lower. Do one more each side on your own. And then when you're finished, pause here. Hands, palms are facing up, backs of the hands on the thighs, shoulders back. Close down your eyes. And with the palms up, we're signaling that we're open and we are open to receive. Bring your awareness into your heart and just be with your sweet, nourishing breaths. So we're feeling calm and yet vibrant. It's that sweet spot, that perfect balance between the two. Stable and yet radiant. Now if your eyes are closed, just gently open the eyes, let the light come back in. We're going to come into a seated twist. Bring everything into balance. So lean off to your left side. Keep your left knee bent and take your right foot to the outside of the left thigh, left leg. Both sit bones should be connected to the mat. If not, sit up on something or straighten your left leg out long. Right hand comes behind you. Use it as a kickstand. Sit up tall. Inhale, left arm reaches up. As you exhale, twist to your right. Either hug your right thigh in or hook left tricep to the outside of the right thigh. Initiate the twist from the core. Shoulders and head are last to turn, but keep the chest open. Breathe deeply into your belly. And as you inhale, you slowly release back to center. Interlace your fingers around your right knee. Shin, sit up tall. Pause here. And then we'll switch sides. So right leg will go underneath. Left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Both sit bones connected. Left hand behind you. Use it as a kickstand. Sit up tall. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Either hug the left thigh in or right tricep outside of left thigh. So the torso and thigh are working to come together. Chest open, shoulders back. Deep abdominal breaths. If you want, you can close your eyes and just bring your attention, your awareness, the space between your eyebrows or the forehead center. Beautiful. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, pause here, interlace your hands, hold on to your left knee, sit up tall. Just receive the effects of the twist. From here, we'll come into Janu Sirsasana, seated forward fold. So we'll extend the right leg forward. Bend your left knee, left foot to the inside of the right inner thigh. You can always sit up on something or maybe tuck a block under your left thigh. And then hands on either side. There's a gentle twist with the torso in line with the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, come down about halfway, lengthen, 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 biceps by the ears. Inhale, lead with the thumbs, sit back up nice and tall. Exhale, come forward, and now hold on to your foot. If you can't reach the foot, just bend the knee, or you can always use a strap. Don't worry about the hamstring. This is more about the orientation of the spine. The hamstring is just the after effect. So from here, as you fold, we don't want to completely dump and relax. Maintain some length in the spine. Shoulders are soft and away from the ears. Chin is in, so the back of the neck is long. And here we breathe deeply in the abdomen. You're welcome to close your eyes and just focus on the belly rising and falling. To come out of the pose, you're going to extend the arms, biceps by the ears, lead with the thumbs. Inhale, rise up, challenge the strength. Exhale, lower your arms down, pause. Receive the effects of the fold. Other side. So left leg's going to extend forward. Bend your right knee, right foot to the inside of the left inner thigh. Adjust. A little twist to the left so the torso in line with the left leg. Inhale, reach the arms up, biceps by the ears. A little bend in the left knee if you need to. Exhale, come forward, biceps by the ears. Inhale, lead with the thumbs, rise back up. Exhale, come forward. Grab a hold of the left foot. Use a strap if you'd like. Soften the shoulders here. Back of the neck long, chest nice and bright. Breathe into your belly. So you got to negotiate between the fold while maintaining the length of the spine. Shoulders back, chin in, abdominal breathing. All right, from here, extend your arms out in front of you, biceps by the ears. Inhale, lead with the thumbs, rise up. Exhale, lower your arms down, pause, receive. Now extend both legs out in front of you. If there's no space behind you, scoot yourself up. Take your feet down, plant them down onto the mat. We're going to slowly roll down. Dig your arms out in front of you, palms face each other. Keep your feet on the ground. You're going to pull the belly in and really start to roll down slowly, really slowly. And see if you can get the lower back to touch the mat first. It might skip and it might take a few times. Articulate the spine all the way down. And we made it. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Soles of the feet together. Let your legs fall open. If that doesn't feel good, then take your feet wide and knees fall in to touch. So you choose. Close your eyes. Just tap into your breath. And your hands are on your body, there to guide you. And just actively allow love to flow through the palms of your hands. Allow yourself to receive the nourishment. Slowly close your legs if the legs are open. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers around your shins. Bringing back symmetry here. Breathe into your belly. And from here, we're going to extend our legs out long into Savasana. So take your legs out long, take up as much space as you'd like, maybe more space than you normally allow yourself. Let your ankles fall open, arms down by your side, palms up. Again, maybe a little lift of your chest and gently tuck the shoulders under. Relax the back down so that the heart space is nice and open. Your hips are heavy. Release any control or effort of your breath. Close down your eyes and relax the energy behind your eyes. Your whole body is resting on the ground. There's nothing left here for you to do. There's nowhere else for you to be. Nothing is asked of you. This time is here for you to nourish yourself at deep, deep levels. And just know that the more that you can soften and relax, the deeper you are held and supported. Trusting that life is carrying you. Allow yourself to receive here in pure, spacious awareness. Noticing what it feels like to be at home in the center of your multi-dimensional being. And know that this place of deep inner calm and vibrancy is available to you always. It's always there. It is your birthright. You can slowly and gently begin your return by deepening your breath. You can start to bring some gentle movement back to your body. Maybe you move your fingers and your toes, and your wrists, and your ankles. Maybe you bring your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. Stir your body back into wakefulness. And then pull your knees in toward you. Give yourself a good hug. Acknowledge your efforts. Rolling over onto one side. Pause on your side for a few deep breaths. Breathing into your upper back. Tuning in to gratitude. Gratitude for our sacred lives. Gratitude for our beautiful bodies, for carrying us through life. Gratitude for all of our resources. And anything else you're grateful for. And then in your own time, in your own way, make your way upright to a comfortable seated position. You're welcome to sit up on a block or a prop, or to lean against the wall or sit in a chair. Just do a pranayama breathing practice to really seal in that sense of centeredness and vibrancy. Let your hands just rest on your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders back. Lengthen out the back of the neck. We're going to work with 2 breath ratios. And while we're doing the breath ratios, we'll use 3-part breath. So when you inhale, you'll feel your belly expand. The breath will rise up through the ribs and into the chest, all the way up into the collarbone, slightly in the shoulders. And then as you exhale, the navel will pull back in. So we'll breathe like that. As you inhale, rises up from the belly, ribs, chest. As you exhale, belly pulls in. So we'll bring in that sense of groundedness and also a bit of vitality. So sitting up tall, start to tap into your 3-part breath. Now we're going to add in 2 different breath ratio counts. First one is inhale for 4, exhale for 5, using your 3-part breath. So to get on the same page, exhale your breath out. Inhale a 3-part breath for 4, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 4. New breath ratio. 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6. Slow it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue on your own, inhaling for 4. And you can exhale for as long as you can, for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just continue on your own. Nice smooth breaths in, 3-part breath. In for 4, out for infinity, for as long as you can. Finishing up your last round. When you're finished your final exhalation, just release any control or effort of your breath. Release the technique. Just allow your breath to adjust and be spontaneous. And rest your attention, your awareness, the space between your eyebrows or the forehead center, whichever space feels more alive to you. And just rest your awareness there. Maybe you can tap in, see, sense, or feel a subtle pulse of light. Allowing yourself to become more absorbed into the center of this light, the space between your eyebrows or your forehead center. Feeling this deep sense of calm and vibrancy, stability and radiance. And just rest here for the next minute or so, resting in the light of your higher mind. Gently release your chin down towards your chest. Invite in 3 deep breaths. As you do this, bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space. Just acknowledge your efforts, acknowledge your practice. And may we take what we've cultivated here on the mat, this deep sense of calm and vibrancy. May we take it off of our mat and into the rest of our day, into our lives, remembering this inner light and ease and calm, and just spreading it to all those around us. And this is how we shift the world, one breath at a time, one person at a time. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your trust. From my heart to yours, namaste.